I'm stuck in an infinite death loop. How do I escape? The ending was unexpected. Someone in the dorm chat group sent a message.
Brother, is there a woman standing next to my bed?
I took a look at the two people on the opposite side. The three men looked at each other. Everyone was a little frightened, because the person who sent the message was my roommate, Tom. But he died 3 days ago. Jerry cursed directly.
Damn. Who is playing a prank with Tom's phone?
Martin recalled and said,
After he died, the relics were all taken away by his sister.
I also nodded. Jerry suggested,
By the way, it's time for this chat group to disband.
as the creator, I made his proposal. Disbanded the chat group. After all, this chat group has not spoken for a long time. The three of us soon forgot the news of the mischief. It was not long before they were both asleep. I also drowsed and got ready to sleep. Random glanced at Tom's bed next door. I don't know when a white shade appeared and sat there kneeling. When I wanted to open my eyes and see clearly, the white shadow rushed to me at a very fast speed through the faint light of the mobile phone. I saw his blood-stained hands, a pair of eyes without pupils, and the next second he directly bit my neck. And then I completely lost consciousness. I woke up suddenly, terrified, and the bedroom was dark, except for the flashing light of the two mobile phones on the opposite side. Jerry is watching a video. Martin was playing a game. I touched my body and neck. They were all intact. What was going on? I had obviously been bitten by the white shadow. The pain is so real. Jerry cursed suddenly.
Damn. Who is playing a prank with Tom's phone?
Martin recalled and said,
After he died, the relics were all taken away by his sister.
By the way, it's time for this chat group to disband.
I listened to the familiar conversation and looked incredulously at my phone. The time is 0:05. I was wondering if this was a dream. Why was it exactly the same?
Sam, what do you think? You won't be scared, will you? Ha ha ha.
They both laughed and urged me to break up the chat group. I operated it mechanically a few times. Disband this chat group. What Tom didn't know was that we also had a 3-person chat group. If it weren't for this prank, I might have forgotten about this chat group. I lay on the bed to comfort myself that this may be a dream. Not long after the two of them had fallen asleep, I also felt sleepy, and I couldn't help but look at Tom's bed. I was shocked to find that the white shadow was already there. Although I couldn't see it clearly, I felt that he was grinning at me, and when I wanted to scream, the white shadow had rushed over and tore my mouth with his bloody hand. I covered my mouth and looked around in panic. Jerry cursed suddenly.
Damn. Who is playing a prank with Tom's phone?
Martin recalled and said,
After he died, the relics were all taken away by his sister.
By the way, it's time for this chat group to disband.
I broke down. I rolled over and got out of bed shaking.
Walk fast, there are ghosts here.
The two people on the bed looked at each other and laughed.
Sam, how timid you are. Ha 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 ha.
I pointed to Tom's bed and said with shaky hands.
Where's there really a female ghost?
Jerry waved his hand nonchalantly.
Okay, let the female ghost come to me, and I will play with him.
Seeing that they didn't believe it, I didn't say anything anymore. I quickly walked to the door to open it, but the door couldn't be opened anyway. I was very scared. I knocked frantically on the door, hoping that the person next door, who was not sleeping, could hear the sound. This action made the two in the dormitory dissatisfied.
Sam, don't go crazy in the middle of the night.
I was desperate in my heart. It must be the female ghost who wanted me to die in the bedroom. The two roommates saw me hiding at the door and didn't go to bed, and they stopped persuading me. It didn't take long for the two of them to fall asleep. Listening to their breathing, my heart rose to the throat. White shadow reappears on Tom's bed. The white shadow didn't see me. It seemed a little surprised. I couldn't see his appearance clearly. I could only see a white shadow climbing onto my bed. I bit my lip to prevent myself from making a sound. White shadow didn't find me, so he jumped from my bed to Jerry's bed. After a while, An arm was thrown down and hit my head. I was so scared that my whole body trembled and whimpered. I realized that something was wrong and quickly covered my mouth with my hand. Jerry was killed by White Shadow in a scream. I don't know such a big movement. Why Martin is still sleeping like he didn't hear it. The bedroom slowly fell silent. I know that the female ghost is still there. Holding my breath, time slowly passes. I can't see the White Shadow anymore. I slowly relaxed, thinking about whether the female ghost is gone. There was a sudden cold touch on my shoulder, as if someone had rested his chin on me.
Found you. Where are you going?